Hi DPS 5th graders, we are here for lesson 1 and 5/10, which is a should-do lesson of our unit regarding the question, how do myths, folktales, and legends convey ideas about human nature? Today's learning target is I can determine the theme of a story and summarize how characters respond to challenges. Of course, make sure that you are pausing and rewinding as you need so that way you can have appropriate understanding. And of course, you're going to need something to write on and write with. Right, so we know that we read to learn, and when we're reading myths, folktales, and legends, we're reading to learn that theme or central message that story is trying to impart upon us. We're going to be rereading the folktale from lesson 1, which was from Ghana entitled Lazy Anansi. We're going to be determining the theme and how characters respond to challenges. Remember, Ghana is on the continent of Africa, and it is that country right there. So we're going to be focusing on these two questions. So we're specifically looking at how characters are responding to challenges. Specifically, that character is going to be Anansi because we've already figured out the theme from lesson 1. All right, so again, we have already read this, but if you want to go ahead and refresh your memory, if you need to read it again, go ahead and pause and read this or the linked text below this video. All right, so we should be all good, and we should have read or reviewed that folktale. And now we're going to go ahead and hit our learning target. So again, we've already determined the theme. We can look at this again if we need to, but we've already determined our theme from our last lesson. We know that the theme is people who are lazy don't get to benefit from the hard work of others. So now we're going to be looking at how does Anansi respond to challenges, okay? And so our character that we are thinking about is Anansi and respond to the challenges, specifically those challenges of having to wait till the food is done. So as I'm looking through, we already know that Anansi does not respond well because he's not patient. I can pull some text quotes from that. So this is one right here. Sorry, I have things to do. Let me tie one end of this web around my leg and one into the pot. So it's showing how he's responding. He's not waiting. He's saying that he has other things and better things to do, and he's tying the end of his web around. We could have also pulled out any other quotes along those lines. So we talked about how his legs were stretched thinner and thinner because everyone was pulling on the web strings at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and put that. Instead of waiting to help him prepare the food, Anansi continued on and waited for others to make it. So that was his response. That's what he did in the story. All right, and we have our text quotes right there. Now, how does this response support our theme, right? Because everything has to work all together, right? So his response needs to support our theme. If it doesn't, then that probably means that our theme is wrong because everything needs to make sense when we're thinking about with this story. So again, that theme is people who are lazy don't get to benefit from the hard work of others. So I'm trying to analyze how Anansi's actions support that. Well, they do absolutely support that because Anansi was lazy. He walked away from the challenges. He continually said, I have things to do. And we see in the folk show that he doesn't. He's just walking around, right? He's just chilling. And so he's walking away from those challenges. Because he's walking away, he's being lazy. So that connects to our theme already. And then the other part of our theme was if you're lazy, you're not able to benefit from the hard work of others. And that's absolutely true. He was not able to benefit from that delicious food. So again, that's feeding into our theme. All right, you're going to do the exact same thing with your assignment. You're going to be reading a Kachari folktale, and the Kachari people live in the Assam region of India. And so India is right there in between our Africa and Asian continents. And then the Assam region of India is right here. All right, so go ahead and progress to that assignment. Let me go ahead and make sure that I have cleared that out. There we go. So you're going to complete that same sort of graphic organizer, getting the theme of the text, and then analyzing how that character responds to the challenges in the text. And the graphic organizer and the text can be found on the next page of your Canvas module. So go ahead and head on over there.